Hey everybody, happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. I figured there's not a hell of a lot going on tonight. I usually do these shows on Saturday at 10, but this week Fruitcake Tony is going to be doing a very special anniversary show for Show Me Your Picks. So make sure you go and check out Fruitcake Tony's show tomorrow at 9. So for that reason, I'm doing this today instead of tomorrow. So, yeah. So, what the hell? Let's do it Friday night. Well, I got a few folks in here. Zach, nice to see you, man. There's Quentin James. Quentin James, the new moderator. That's all. It's all salute, Quentin. James Severin, hey, buddy, how are you? BB May, nice to see you. Bobby Lopes, welcome. Video and audio are good. Okay, that's good. How's the guitar sound? Let me know if the guitar sounds okay. If it's too loud, not loud enough. Well, I can't turn it up because I got it at this volume because it matches up nicely with the stuff that I'm going to be playing along with in a few minutes. John the Dark Wizard, how are you, man? Sounds good. Cool. Yeah, so wait for a few more folks. Janice, how's it going? Wait for a few more folks to come in. I got a request. I always start these with a request. And this week sounds good for a gift. Not bad for a Gibson, eh, BB mate? Yeah, I know it. Hey, there's Guitar Man 45. How are you? Got a request to do a play along with Paul Lou. How are you, man? To do a play along with Slab of Rock, which is one of my originals that I put out, I don't know, a few months ago. Oh, you got a rain? Yeah, we had some crazy rain here, John. Was it actually today? Yeah, today, this morning. Laz, how's it going? What's up? Just saying hi and okay. That sounds great, Laz. Have a good time, man. Sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, Guitar Man 45, you got your 45 got his 335. That's awesome, man. How you digging it? Let me know how you're digging that guitar. Yeah, if I was like a foot taller, I probably would have got one of them. But that thing is massive, and I could literally, like, if I crouch down really low, I can almost hide behind it. So, but man, yeah, they're great guitars. Like, yeah, it's kind of the big brother to this, right? Yeah, let me know how you're digging it. Thumbs down, and he just started. You know. So anyway, so I got a request to do Slab of Rock with this guitar. So we got 14 folks in here already, so maybe I should just fire it up right now. So by the way, I mean, you guys have been around the channel, so you know I've got a playlist of original music. There's 12 original songs. I also have the YouTube auto-generated. There's Dave. Hey, buddy. Cushman, how are you, man? There's a second channel that I have called Guitar Hack Topic that just has my music but without the videos. So if you want to see the videos, you got to go to the original playlist. And if you want to get these songs on Spotify or any of the streaming services, if you search Guitar Hack, they'll all come up. I have them on my Spotify list, so they're on all the streaming sites: iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify. So yeah, So listen to them a lot, so that I can make a penny. I'm at $1.49 for 12 songs at the moment. So there's a lot of money to be made in the music business. Let me tell you that. That's why everybody's complaining about streaming services. But fortunately for me, it's not a source of income. So, but one day I'll make enough that I can buy one of these. Because right now I'm not even there yet. All right, cool. Okay, so let me fire this up. Now, there is if you're familiar with the song, there's a part at the end that I guess the best way to describe it would be like a Russian polka, which I'm not gonna play because I don't remember how I did that. It's got all kinds of crazy guitar on it and stuff. If you're familiar with the band System of a Down, that's kind of what I was going for there. But I'll play everything up to that point. So, anyways, all right. Without further ado, let's check this out. Hopefully, this will go smoothly. So, this is Slab of Rock. There you go. That was Slab of Rock. One I did a while back. Just a bunch of riffs that, I slapped together, and there you go. I just say hello to some of the new folks that showed up here. Oh, Guitar Man, have not put the guitar down. Oh, great. Cool. Yeah, you know what? I mean, that's the best thing, right? When you want something and you get it, and it's what you wish for and what you expect, and checks all the boxes. That's awesome, man. Congratulations on that. STP intro? Really? I was thinking more AC/DC, but yeah, STP's cool. The guy that had a Canada-wide warrant was arrested nearby. I don't know anything about that, Zach. That's scary. Don, how's it going, man? Don, you're so if folks don't know, I just put out a video, I think yesterday or the day before, D Major Invitational Jam. It's something that Don and I are doing. We're passing back and forth backing tracks, and we're posting them, and we're inviting everybody to play on them. So the most recent one is India, and I have the link of the actual backing track on my video. Don was the first to do it. Don, you knocked it out of the park. I did one. I think Rick Romanelli. I think there's 3 of us, and I think Mitch mentioned that he was going to be doing his soon. So that's very cool. Reminds me of Jimmy Page. Yeah, there's a lot of Zeppelin in that. Yeah. Well, everything I come up with has a taste of Zeppelin because I love Zeppelin. All right, just jumped on me here. Okay. Yeah, be nice. Quentin has the wrench. Okay, just gonna cut. Rick Hefner, how's it going, man? No worries, buddy. Brian S. The guitar has holes in it. Yeah, it does. I know, and I still bought it this way. That's funny. Okay, cool. Who has ordered their... Oh, the $1,200... Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. CK, how are you, man? I got 4 thumbs down. I hit the big time. Yes, I have. Like it. Good. Tune, man. Has a lot of... Oh, thanks, Guitar. You're talking about the song. Cool. CK, you're much too kind. I should make you my PR person. Okay, cool. Yeah, Quentin's on troll duty. I got Quentin and Brian on troll duty. I heard guitars with tone, with a little sleek tone. Yeah, so the sound for that, that's the LPD 74 that I was using on that track, and a little bit of delay, reverb, and my always on EP booster. So yeah, so hope everybody's doing good. Happy Friday. Again, I usually do these on Saturday nights, but like I was saying at the top, Fruitcake Tony's got a big anniversary show tomorrow at 9, and I didn't want to go on while Tony's, and I'm supposed to show up on Tony's at some point. So yeah. 5. Yeah. I guess you never heard Judas Priest on a 339, right? Priest, yeah. I love me some Priest. Now you got me on a Priest kick. forget the chorus. Anyway, Metal Gods, yes. IP Booster, a warm pedal, sold mine because I always have a warm tone that gets. So what? So the BB made. So the EP Booster for me, okay. I have it at the end of the chain. I have the drive knob down to nothing. It's at 0. So the idea is, the best way to describe it is the way it was described to me. It's like when you have it on, it's like you take a blanket or a sheet off your amp. Everything just kind of comes to life. So like that's without it, okay? And then when I put it on, it just, everything comes to life. You hear everything. You hear all the strings, the harmonics, all that crap. It just really gives everything a nice sheen. So that's why I use it. Yeah, Don. So this is a Burstbucker 1, Burstbucker 2, and I have these same pickups. I put them into a standard that I have, a 2016, that had originally Burstbucker Pros, and I never really, I don't know, it's weird. I love the Burstbucker Pros I have another guitar that has them Blackie, which sounds great, but I didn't really like them in that guitar, and I swapped them out, and now that guitar I think sounds a lot better. All right, Brian, take care, man. Sorry to hear about your headache. Hope you get better soon, buddy. I got the BB1, BB2, but that guitar doesn't sound anything like this one, just because of the fact that's Les Paul, and this is a this is a 339. Yeah. So I hope everybody's doing good. So this, just thinking about this now. So this week on the Hack Show, if you haven't already heard, I have Steve Stein coming on, the hardest working instructional guitar YouTuber I think out there. Anyway, he's coming on Wednesday, and at 8 o'clock, and that'll be kind of like my last regularly scheduled Wednesday show. Not that I won't be doing Wednesday shows, I'll be doing them, but I won't be doing them like every single week. Like, it'll just be, if something comes up. I do have, I will be doing a show probably in about 3 weeks with, I'm going to be doing a show on Extreme that I've been warning people I was going to do for a long time. But I'm going to be doing it with the guys that I had on the Thin Lizzy show. So Pete Pardo and Martin Popoff. We're going to be doing a show on Extreme in next month sometime. And that might end up being on a Tuesday again because of their schedule. But we'll see. Oh, that's awesome, Brad. That's awesome, man. You're the second person that's contacted, told me that, they gave Lizzie a listen. I don't know if you were already a fan, but if I turn in even one person that listened to Thin Lizzy that hadn't listened to them before, then mission accomplished. I mean, that's what that whole show was about. It's like, this band should be, when you're talking 70s band, they should be in the same discussion as Queen, Aerosmith, Ted Nugent, Kiss, any of these 70s bands, like they should be in that Rush. They should be in that conversation because they were putting out equal, if not better material during that run. They had a run of, we were picking top 5, and that was already really hard to do. But man, they got like 6-7 records that are just crushing. And then of course they got the live album, which is one of the best live albums ever, which is Live and Dangerous. So yeah, so they've got a lot of good material. No, that's Jailbreak, which is that album is the one that had And we talked about this on the show. That's the one that has Boys Are Back in Town. And that, for me, is not their best record. That didn't even make the top 5 for me. But they're a lot more than that record. Like, way, way more. So, anyways. So, yeah, Live and Dangerous is your favorite live album. Yeah, Still in Love with You on that is, I mean, the studio version is okay, but the live version of that is just, it's sick. What is your favorite, Lizzie? You can only pick one album. Um, my number one was on the show, and it's still now. My number one is always going to be Thunder and Lightning. You know, I like that record the best. But man, Black Rose is a close second. And then I love Nightlife, and Nightlife doesn't get any love, but I love that album as well. But I'd have to say Thunder and Lightning. And I used to know how to play the riff to Cold Sweat, but I can't remember it right now. So let me know if you guys want to see another guitar. I got a guitar here that doesn't get any love. Speaking about Burstbucker 1, Burstbucker 2s, that guitar has the same pickups as this one. It's a Les Paul. So let me grab that one, and so you can kind of hear what BB1 and a BB2 sounds like in a different guitar. So it's right over here, so just give me a sec. This one here, this one hasn't been on the channel in ages, and I haven't really played it in ages. Hey, John Z351, welcome. Black Rose, you rank number. Yeah, Black Rose is. I mean, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, this is a 2016 Light Burst. Now, check the flame on this. Is that sick or what? So this is a Light Burst from 2016. It's got the it's got the asymmetrical neck. And if you're not familiar with that term, so basically most necks that you get are symmetrical, which means from the halfway point they're the same top and bottom, like, so it's equal carve. This one here, the spine, if you call the high, you know, the peak, the high part, it doesn't go right down the center. It kind of goes towards the up. So as you go up the neck, it kind of goes a little higher. So the idea is that you've got a little bit of a different carve as you go up the neck. So it's flatter up here, okay, than it is here. And the idea for that is when you get up high, you know, you get the flatter neck. It gives you feels a little better when you're playing the high notes up here, right? So to be honest with you, like, it's not like a big difference where you'd like, oh man, something's wrong with this neck. You notice it right away. It's very subtle. But if you really, you know, play this and really examine the neck, and then you grab like a regular one, you would probably see the difference. But they didn't do this. I think this, I could be wrong, and I probably am. Dave's in here, he'll know. But they didn't do this for, I think they only did this maybe for the 2016s. I'm not sure. If that Les Paul never gets played, you have 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly. I do. BB mate, I've got to sell something. I got to sell something. Right now I'm jonesing for a PRS. And I've been getting shit all day for it, but I've been jonesing for a PRS, a CE. So, oh, they used them until 2018. Yeah, so Dave, if Dave would know, yeah. Christopher Live Soa. First time to the show. Well, welcome. 2014 or 2015. Yeah, yeah. And they stopped doing it, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's a cool sounding guitar. It plays really really well. I gotta go through all the Lizzie albums. Live and Dangerous is like Kiss of Life for me. Yeah, they both have better versions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true for a lot of live stuff. Ship that Les Paul to the States. Yeah, I like it a lot more. Like so just to wrap up with this guitar. So being a 2016, this had the push pull pots, it had the printed circuit board inside, all that kind of stuff. I basically took all the electronics out of this. If this was a complete gut, everything came out, and I just turned this into a straight ahead Les Paul. There's no pickup splitting. It's just two volume, two tone, three position switch. So this has now become a regular Les Paul, and it's a much better guitar that way. It was put on the standard model when King Henry was relieved of duty. The standard went back to the 50s. Was pretty much dropped in 2019. Oh, okay, so I didn't realize it went that late. Because I think the they keep it. I think they got rid of it, but they kept it for the HP, the high performance. I think they kept it for the high performance when those things came out. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm gonna play a little bit here. I've got two tracks lined up. I have one that is kind of a Dave Gilmour type of track. It was on the HPs. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's kind of a Dave Gilmour track. It's a blues, but it's described as a Dave Gilmour type of thing. Now I don't play anything like him. I can't because he knows what he's doing and I don't. But I'm going to try to play along with this a little bit. And I'm going with Johnny the Fox. Oh, okay. You're still talking about your favorite Lizzie records. Yeah. But I'll do what I can. So let's check this out. And I'll do it on this one, I guess, and see how she goes. There we go. That was my attempt at playing something kind of bluesy. I'm just get caught up here. It's my Crow's number 1. Okay, just getting caught up here, guys. Sorry. Okay, talking about that. Yeah, A minor. Yeah. I don't play this one often enough. Yeah, because whenever I ask for what do you guys want to hear, it's the 339 is really popular. The RO is really popular. What else gets asked for? Sometimes a Telecaster. So this one doesn't get a lot of requests. Mitch in here. Hey Mitch, how are you, man? Thanks, Han 36 Solo. And thanks for being here. Tasty notes. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So there's an invitational track out there in D major. I put a video out a couple days ago. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Listen to the track. The link's below. Go nuts, D major. Play your heart out. I fumbled through it for, I think I did 7 minutes worth. If you give me that Les Paul, I'll feature it on my YouTube Empire of 400. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Why not? You should implement a formal roster so no guitar can complain they aren't getting their shot. Well, it's there. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that, John. I mean, it's there. It's there for anybody that wants to do it. Last time we did one. It was like a rock thing in E minor. Hey, Alan Robinson, how are you? And we had, I think we ended up with like 7 people. Tried it out, went for it. So that was kind of cool. 7 people tried it. I think it was 7. So but this is I will admit this is a little bit this track is a little bit trickier. A lot of people are real, like what I just did, minor stuff, more comfortable. That's sort of in their it's more in their wheelhouse than like a major thing, and I'm not, I was trying some new stuff on it though. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I got Steve Stein coming on the show on Wednesday. I actually have one of his courses, and I didn't do it now, but on that track, I tried to use some of the stuff I learned from him, which was basically arpeggios, and try to incorporate arpeggios, with everything else that, like your pentatonics and your diatonics, and then try to throw some arpeggios in there just to kind of break it up so you're not listening to different intervals. So I did that in there a lot, actually. So, the track was slow enough that I was able to, fumble my way through an arpeggio. So it was kind of cool. Yeah. Let me know if you want to see another guitar. So we have the RO. I got a Strat behind me. I have the Telecaster behind me. I got the Music Man behind me. All right, CK wants Working Man. All right. There you go. It's my favorite next to the blueberry. Yeah, I'm the blueberry looks the blueberry tops, they look cool. I there was a burnt orange or a red one that was out a while ago that I thought looked cool. But I'm such a traditionalist, so it's got to be like like a cherry, an offshoot of a cherry, or what they call vintage burst, which I call tobacco burst. I'm just the new colors. I don't know, or black. I have a black Les Paul. Yeah, let me know if you guys have another request. Another guitar you'd like to see, or if you'd like me another play along song for me to do. Blue doesn't belong on a Les Paul. There you go. Quinn says it. Truth Guitar Method. Don't worry, man. I have a Les Paul Standard. I fixed the finish on Need to Wire It Up. That's been on the docket. What kind of finish do you have on it, BB Mate? Cherry bursts are a dime a dozen. Not my favorite. I do like a good tobacco. Yeah, it's hard to find a good tobacco burst because they always overspray the outside of it, so it's opaque. You can't see through it, right? So it's basically all super dark. Might as well be like just super dark brown or black, and then all you see is the light in the middle, and it's all super dark on the outside, and that's not how you do a burst. Pelham Blue. Heritage Cherry Burst, I believe. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see another guitar, or if you want me to something about a black Les Paul. You want to see a black Les Paul, Cushman, New York City? I'd have to tune it up though. It's I was rehearsing last night, so we're able to. Yeah, let me give you guys a sort of state of the nation here in the city in Toronto. So I'm able to rehearse now. I rehearsed last night for 3 hours, played all kinds of songs, and took my black Les Paul, and it weighs, man, is it heavy? Holy shit, is that a heavy? When you're used to picking that thing up, right, and then you pick up the black Les, that thing must weigh at least 10, 11 pounds. But sounds great, and I tell you, there's nothing like playing out of a Marshall cranked. Oh my god, and pushing air like it's there's nothing better. You're gonna do okay, cool. So Mitch is doing that invitational jam next. Awesome, Gussie Wells, how are you, man? So you guys want to see? Yeah, no gold. You guys want to see a black Les Paul? You see if anybody else wants to see the black Les Paul, or would you rather see something else? And I'll play a bunch of riffs that nobody knows. Be a hardcore Kiss fan to know that one. All right. Okay, you guys want to see the black one? So let me grab the black one. It's still in the case behind me. Can you see the case right there? It's right there. Okay, just bear with me 1 second, and I will grab it for you. Hang tight. This guitar is affectionately known as Blackie. It's You can't see it, but it's really dusty. And it gets played a lot. This is for gigging. I got a few guitars. Well, for gigging. Not that I've gigged in a year and a half, but for gigging, this was like one of the bulletproof guitars. Like it never had problems with it. It's in E flat. So let me tune it up to standard pitch. And then I'll hang on here. And then I'll do the last track with this. I bought this guitar used, drove out to Waterloo, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Back when, before guitars got stupid with prices, there was a time when you could buy used Les Pauls, and I'm just talking Canadian money. There was a time when you could buy used Les Pauls for like $1,600, $1,800, like under $2,000. Right now, every used Les Paul, I mean, unless it's a studio or a tribute, will be $2,000 or more. Like, they're asking stupid money for them, right? But I think I paid this guy $1,300 because it was it's got some dings and dangs, which I don't care about, as long as the neck is not nicked, because I'll feel that when I'm playing, and as long as that's not nicked, and as long as the face of the guitar, like this, doesn't have a big gash in it, like there's nothing here. It's just like the headstock and then the back, and I don't care about that, right? Because the guitars are meant to be played. So I got a wicked deal on this, and actually when I bought it, it was all black. So black pickguard, black knob here, black, everything was black, right? Pickup rings were black, and he kept all of the original stuff, like pickguard and all that, in a little Ziploc bag. So of course, first thing I did was got rid of all the black stuff, put it back to original. The only thing I kept was the black knobs, because I think the black knobs actually look better than the other knobs. So I put this back to basically original. And I mean, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but like all of the plastic is, it's really aged. It's got that, it's not nowhere near white anymore. It's really aged. This thing is I'm not even sure of the year. It might be a 2005. Okay, let me get caught up here in the chat. I want to get that. Okay. Keep on paying. Novo Guitars called this week. Your guitar is ready. Novo Guitars. John, oh yeah, Mr. Speed. Yeah, I butchered it, but that's what I was playing, yeah. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is, so when I die, Quentin has dibs on this guitar. So pass that on. But it's really, really heavy. First number and fifth number, okay. Well, first number is a 0, so I think you mean the second one. And the fifth number is a 5. So that's 2 and a 5. That doesn't work, Dave. Or maybe it's 05. So 2005? I guess 2005 then, if the first number is a 0, right? Would that be correct? Then it's a 2005. 2005. Yeah, that's what this is. Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quentin called dibs on this a long time ago. Hang on a second here. Turn this down a little bit so you can see it better. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I love this thing, man. All right. Nothing sounds like a Les Paul, man. All right, I got one more here lined up. This is a heavy metal track, and I have this guitar to play it with. And this is a track. There's a gentleman on YouTube who does, in my opinion, I won't say the best because there's a lot of guys that do really good backing tracks, but this guy's tracks are exceptional. And they're like songs. They're not like 10 minutes. The backing tracks, I always have a hard time finding a backing track that's interesting, right? You know, because a lot of backing tracks, it's like, okay, it's 3 chords or 4 chords, and they just keep playing those chords over and over again. So there's no structure to the song. Hey, Johnny Bean, how are you, man? There's no structure to the song. There's no dynamics. There's nothing. It's just the same progression over and over and over and over again, right? But this guy is Dopez, D-O-P-E-Z. I'm not sure if you say it as Dopez or Dopez. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But his tracks are really cool because they're like, songs, and they have different parts. So you're not just, playing over the same progression. So it's actually like a real song. And they're not 10 minutes of the same 3 or 4 chords. They're like full fleshed out things. So they're really, really cool. Uploading your podcast as you speak. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, the podcast thing. I never looked into that. Maybe I should. Rick, you're going to give him $1? You're going to give him $1 for this guitar? You're not supposed to start a personal war with everybody in the chat, Gwen, just saying. You don't have... Gwen is, with great with great power comes great responsibility. He's throwing his weight around. That's hilarious. You can hear this. It sounds a lot meatier than the other one does, right? Because it's got the BB Pros, right? See the difference between Burstbucker Pros and what I had before? You had a lot, you had a little more subtlety in the other guitar than you have with this one, right? Like this is more like a straight ahead kind of rock guitar. Axe takes away my wrench in 3, 2, 1. I will not take away your wrench, buddy. Don't you worry. All right. So, yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, it's beat up and, road worthy or whatever, but it sounds great and it feels great. And this is a 60 slim neck. Yeah. So, you know what? Before I do this, let me know if you guys want me to play over this heavy metal track by Dopez, or do you want me to do a play along with another original? Let me know what you guys want. Road worn, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Cushman, New York City. Yeah. Words are hard. The struggle is real. Love your 76 Les Paul Custom. I've never, not that I remember ever playing a Les Paul Custom. You like what original would you want me to do a play along with, Mitch? Sell my Les Paul, I could get an SG. Don't sell your Les Paul for an SG. Sell something else, but not a Les Paul. That's just me. All right. Let me know if anybody wants an original, or should I butcher this next one? Let me know, guys. Gals. Hack had the chance to play a 74. I wouldn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I remember it weighed a ton. All right, you want the heavy metal one? Okay, let's do the heavy metal one. So let me try it not to butcher this one too badly. All right, so this again is DOPEZ. If you're looking for cool backing tracks, and if anybody wants this track, let me know, and I'll hold on to it, and I'll throw it in the. Yeah, good move, Rick. Let me know if you want this track, and I'll throw it in the chat here. Okay, so this is by Dopez. Alright, that last one just killed me. I was totally running out of gas there at the end. I can't play that fast and that hard for that long. Okay, I'm getting caught up here. Wouldn't be a custom if it didn't have gold. I saw some really nice customs that came out that were all silver or nickel, whatever. Not gold, and they look great. I thought they looked really good. If I came across one of those, I'd be in a big trouble. Big trouble. Everyone running late tonight. Dog caught a skunk while I was. Oh shit. BC Rich 581. I feel your pain, buddy. There was one year that my dog, I think it was like 2 days in a row, got sprayed in the face by a skunk. Oh man, it's brutal. It is brutal. Yeah, and even when you wash him, as soon as you bring him in, there's the smell. You keep him outside, you wash him. It's like, and you got to live with that smell you open up all the windows. And yeah, I feel your pain, man. Oh, man, that's horrible. Okay. And yeah, and my dog got it in the face, right? And then I thought it was like messed up her eyes, but her eyes were okay. It got on her snout and stuff, but it was horrible. I don't like gold on cherry. Skunk funk is some powerful snake. Yes, it is. Thanks, Gussie. Appreciate that. I like the gold on the cherry. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I mean, everybody's got their taste. I personally don't like gold on any guitar at all, period. I don't think I've ever seen a guitar that has gold on it that I'm like, wow, that looks really good. I don't know what it is about gold on a guitar. It just... Maybe because the guitar, all the guys that I, grew up with that I liked, the reason why I'm into Les Pauls and stuff, none of them had gold. Maybe if they all came out and they had Les Paul custom with gold on them, I'd be all over the gold. But, chrome, thank you. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But, I just, none of them did. So I don't know. I just thought it was crap. Dr. Love, yes, I did got their love earlier. Technology and code, you would think that for now the coating that would make the gold plate pretty... Oh yeah. Well, that's when it starts to look good, is when the gold finally rubs off. Require gold, Alpine... No, disagree. Nothing requires gold. Again, it's a taste thing, man. I have this black gray hardware on my ESP. It does look really cool. Yeah, black's okay. Chrome, I think, is my favorite, and then black would probably be second. Okay. Epi has gold on it. Looks great. It's wearing through. That's a good run to keep the gold on. Custom. Look at Frelly's black custom with the chrome hardware and green plastic. Same colors as what you're... Exactly. This is why I like the black Les Paul, because this is what Ace played on the Dynasty Tour. He had a black Les Paul. He had the... I'll tell you, the one guitar Ace played that I didn't like was the 3 pickup. I don't like 3 pickup guitars. That's another pet peeve I have. I don't like 3 pickup guitars. But the 2 pickup black I loved. Yeah. It's got to sound good. Looks are secondary. Oh, yeah, definitely. But at the same time, though, Gussie, if a guitar sounds really good, but it looks like ass, I won't like it. I'm very shallow in that regard. Okay, somebody mentioned. Actually... I have to play a little bit of that. Agree hack is black hardware is hit and miss for me, but some of the black hardware kind of... Yeah, the thing is with the black hardware, once it loses the black, then it looks bad, right? Like if it starts to lose some of the paint, if the paint chips off, it looks kind of shitty. Yeah, I would pick up a terrible looking guitar. I would. Yeah, exactly. Well, what kept me away from a Firebird for the longest time is I just look at them like that's a weird guitar. That's not for me. So I'm kind of I'm going to say the opposite of what I just said earlier. So like the black Firebird, when I saw that, I'd seen them in music stores for 100 years and I never picked one up. And then one day I did pick one up. And then I started playing it, and only after I picked it up, started playing. I was like, "Yeah, this doesn't look so bad." And then I started liking the way it looked, and the playing of it kind of came, and the sound of it came at the same time. So, yeah, 300 Days of the Year, Rocket Ride is my favorite song. What's your favorite? The other 65. Yeah, yeah. MH. All right, guys, I'm out of tunes, and I've been on here for a little over an hour. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to help support the channel, I've got links for Guitar Hack merch, the shirts, the hoodies, the cups, all that stuff is 15% off until Sunday, until Father's Day. So if you're ever thought about getting a hack shirt, now would be a good time to do it. The hats are available as well. There's no 15% on that because I can't do a discount on the hats. It's a different company, but all the other stuff I can do a discount on. Also, if you would like to support the channel, there's a PayPal down there as well. That would be much appreciated. If you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, those links are down there as well. Did I hear about Red Shell bicycle accident? Broke. No, I did not hear about that, Zach. No, I did not. That's sad. Hopefully he's gonna be okay and he can still play. Um, yeah. So check those links out below. Also, tomorrow night, check out Fruitcake Tony's show at 9 o'clock. He's doing his 1 year anniversary of Show Me Your Pick. I'll be on there at some point tomorrow, so check that out. The Hack Show this week, Wednesday. It'll be the last Wednesday show, so check that out. It's going to be Steve Stein is my big guest, going to be on there, and that'll be the last Hack Show for a long time. So check that show out on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. That's going to be regular time, regular day, all that good stuff. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out and putting up with my guitar playing and my yakking. You guys rock. Always appreciate you guys when I do these things and you guys coming on. I really appreciate you guys being here. Because this is the closest I get to doing a show on a weekend. We have one show booked so far, and all it is they're going to videotape us and include us on an online day-long thing. That's the closest thing I'm getting to a gig this year, I think. But anyways, thank you so much, everybody. And hopefully we will see you all on Wednesday on the regular bat time, 8 o'clock, Hack Show, Wednesday at 8 with Steve Stein. Have a great weekend. For all you fathers out there, have a fantastic Father's Day. And take care. Cheers.